Hey friends, I just finished my workout. It's Friday the 30th. I only know that today's the 30th because tomorrow's the 31st because it's Halloween and we are not doing Halloween. Just want to do a quick check-in. This week has been really good. I feel like I got back where I needed to be as far as consistency goes, as far as my food goes, as my workouts. Made a lot of big gains in the gym as far as my weights go, my strength, and my mobility. My squats are getting back to where they need to be. Actually, not back to. They were never that good, but they're getting better. My deadlift, I went up like a ton this week, and like I jumped like 40 pounds on my five rep sets. So I haven't lost that much weight this week. I think this month total I've lost like three pounds so far, and I'm 2 weeks in. But I'm actually okay with that. And you know why? Because these past few weeks have been really hard emotionally, as I talked about last week. Just mentally with work and but family really, and like the loss of my mom and stuff, it's hitting me so hard. It's just been like, it's been tough. And so I'm just actually really proud of myself for getting through it and for not giving up, because there were times in the past where if I would have had a week like I did last week, emotionally, I would have just quit. I would have just went back to my old ways of eating and my old ways of sleeping in my bed and not getting up and just hiding away from the world and not facing my problems. But it's different now, and I feel good about that. But the reason it's different is because something's like really changed in me that I want to talk about. That's like been on my mind all day. So I think the biggest difference in me between now and a few months ago is like, I feel like I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not living my life in fear, and I'm not afraid to be uncomfortable. Instead, I'm actually learning to embrace being uncomfortable. I feel like I'm letting it just, the uncomfortable feelings just wash over me. I try to fight them off, but they just don't, they don't stop. They come when they want. And now that I've started to let them do what they need, this sounds really stupid, sorry, but like, it's just, they don't have the power over me that they used to. So I got a little lost in what I was saying because I'm a little ADD and my brain went everywhere. But what I'm trying to say is I'm getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. I'm learning that like the biggest gains in my life, the most progress I'm making is when I put myself in those situations that are not comfortable. When I'm willing to step out of that zone of safety and familiarity and like just comfort. When I'm willing to do that, that is when I'm making the biggest changes in my life, the biggest. And it's worth it, you know? So I know there's a lot of people out there that really struggle with wanting to make change and wanting to do things differently in their lives, do things better, but they just don't even know where to start. And I just want to say, think about, what do you have to lose? What's the worst thing that really could happen if you try? If you give it everything you've got, what's the worst thing you could happen? That would be failure, right? But then like, even if you fail at doing that thing you really wanted to do, you were still in the game, right? You were still making the effort and you were still trying to make that change, and that itself is a win. So, I mean, I just like to think of it as like, even though sometimes I don't have the best weeks, like I'm still in it. I'm still in the game. I'm still doing everything I can at the moment. And it's not comfortable. It doesn't make me happy all the time, but I know it's what I need to do for myself to do better and to be better and to make the gains I want to make. And so I just encourage everybody to like get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Step out just a little tiny bit, you know, try to get out of your comfort zone just the smallest bit and see how much you can accomplish. Even if it's like as simple as like with exercising, like if you're really scared of leg day because you're really weak in your legs and you feel like you're just like gonna fail, like as long as you're being safe about it, like what's the worst thing that can happen? Like you fail at a rep and then you lower your weight and you try again. But just, I just really feel like it's so important for people to know that the only way you're gonna get to where you want to go is to fucking put one foot in front of the other and step off the ledge. You know, step off the ledge and have a little faith in yourself, because I believe that we are all so incredibly capable of anything we want to do. And it's okay to dream, and it's okay to want, and it's okay to pursue those dreams fiercely, relentlessly pursue them. So anyways, that's what I got today. That's what I'm doing. Relentless pursuit, relentless uncomfortable pursuit. But the gains and the changes and the like positive, like just energy that I'm pulling into my life is so worth it. And I'm never going back. You know, I'm never going back. I'm never going back to my comfort zone, because my comfort zone was miserable. My comfort zone was sad and full of fear. And once I let myself be a little uncomfortable, I realized that the world's actually not that scary, that I'm actually very capable and very strong, and I can do a lot more than I realized. So I encourage you guys to do that too. Don't be so scared. Lift the heavy fucking weights. You can probably actually do it. And if you can't do as much as you want, then lift every day and try harder, because eventually you're gonna get there. So that's what I got. I love you guys. Thanks for following my journey, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget to stretch.